Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, man. Let's talk about should Danny Jacobs retire? What's next for John Ryder? Seems like Eddie Hearn is trying to set up John Ryder versus Canelo Alvarez. You know, if Jacobs would have won, he wouldn't even have got close to you know, rematching Canelo Alvarez. So, um, but last night, if you didn't know, Daniel Jacobs took an L. He took an L. He took an L to John Ryder. Some people saying it was robbery. You go to somebody's backyard, somebody's country, you're already down 2 points. It's as simple as that. You are already down 2 points. So I thought, most people thought he swept the first six. Some people found a round to give it to John Ryder. So if that's the case, he won, five out of the first. I mean, six. And Ryder took, I don't know, many cases. I don't know. He took five, on the back end. And Danny Jacobs won the 12th round. People say, well, Danny Jacobs should have won that fight. And it was a close fight and scored. I started to score, and I was, Danny Jacobs dominated. And that's gonna be the trend of this fight. It doesn't need to be scored, but that ain't what happened. Danny Jacobs boxed well, but doesn't have any killer instinct to finish. So he boxed well. He moved a lot. He exerted a lot of energy. When his legs went, been very inactive. When his legs went, it all favored Ryder. Ryder didn't have to work to hit Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs could move. His torso moved a little bit. He moved whoop de whoop side to side. But Danny Jacobs' legs was gone, and Ryder was able to make the fight look a lot more competitive than it should have been. Danny Jacobs, 35 years old, cancer survivor, um, inactive. I believe he fought once. Hold on, let's double check this. Let's get the facts. So Danny Jacobs fought once. He ain't fought in 2 years. He didn't fight in 2021. He fought 2020 towards the end. Only fought once in 2020. That was the end. So he's virtually been inactive. He's 35 years old. I mean, bruh, you know what I'm saying? And he been slipping. If you look at his performances, bro, he been slipping. Rosado fight he should have lost. The Chavez fight, he looked shaky in the Chavez fight. So yeah, it's been trending this way, bro. And then you go to somebody's backyard, man. Of course, you're not going to get the benefit of the doubt. If you fought Gabriel Rosado in Philly, Rosado probably would have won by a landslide. And after seeing this performance, where do you got to go? He gonna fight again. I think he should retire. Eddie Hearn should. He should have retired, but he's going to fight again. And with him fighting again, uh, he gonna tell himself that he gonna be more active. Now, if he gonna sit out to the end of the year, it's gonna be the same result. He put a lot of water in the bank early on and never finished it up. He hit him with one or two good body shots. He never went 1-2 upstairs, step over, blah blah blah. Danny Jacobs is hitting him with one or two shots like he's still a middleweight. You move up and these guys can absorb 8 pounds. You know what I'm saying? 8 more pounds, they can absorb more punishment. You have to put your punches together. When you moving up in weight, you beat dudes with IQ, speed, and volume. And Jacobs hitting dudes like people hitting dudes one, two good shots, like they gonna crumble, man. John Ryder got an extra 8 pounds coming from middleweight. You know what I'm saying? Danny Jacobs, man, he don't, like I said, activity is gone. You 35. You haven't made the adjustment, and I don't think you can make the adjustment at this point and moving up in weight. And the adjustment is throwing punches and bunches, throwing 3, 4 shots, stepping over, using your speed, using your power. Power looked pretty good. He just, he think he could just hit one. He hit somebody, hit super middleweights one time, and they gonna crumble like some of the middleweights did. That's not the fact. He's a dog. He just doesn't have killer instinct. Simple as that. He just didn't have a killer instinct, and he didn't follow up with 3 or 4 shots when he buzzed Ryder, when he hurt Ryder. Ryder, weathered the storm, stayed in position, and when Jacobs couldn't move no more, he took full advantage of that. And Danny Jacobs should never lose to a guy like this. never be competitive with a guy like this. But this will happen. You can win the first 5. You can think you won and swept the first 6 rounds. You're in somebody's backyard, it's a different ball game. You can think that all you want. You have to at least try to get him out of there, finish him, drop him a couple of times, and you would have walked away with a dub. But you didn't try to finish up your work. You thought he was going to crumble one punch. Now, should Jacobs retire at this? Absolutely. But he's going to try to come back, be active, come back again. That's what he should be. He lost in, take a lot of punishment this fight. He lost in February. He should be back around April, May-ish. And then after that, he should be back around September-ish. So that should really be his schedule. If he's not going to get back in there and be active, then it's a wrap. He should retire. If you're going to sit in and count your money, count your pounds, and I think about getting back in there, if you ain't thinking about getting back in there right after that loss, coming back in, April, May, June, and then coming back maybe September, October, November, December, if you ain't got that urge no more, you need to retire, brother. It's as simple as that. And I don't think Danny Jacobs would do nothing different. You look at the field, and the field is, you got guys he can tune up against. I mean, him and Billy Joe Saunders can fight. They're both coming off losses. Got young guys like Anthony Sims, that he supposed to be Mayweather's nephew, cousin, or something like that. No, you got guys up and down here. Rocky Fielding, he could do a Rocky Fielding, fight. John Ryder could rematch Rocky Fielding. I mean, up and down, he could fight Jesse Hart. I mean, but then again, bro, when you've been making the amount of money, you made that Canelo bag, you made a bag with Triple G, you made that Chavez bag. Like, I don't think it's the point. I thought he was going to tune up. Next time going from Morale, I thought he should tune up and go versus Caleb Plant or something like that. But I think it's a wrap. I think he should walk away, especially if he not already thinking about getting back in the ring and getting some get back. Simple as that. And that was another fight potentially for Charlo to go in there and have. That was another fight for Charlo to go in there and have. So, I mean, ultimately, bro, man, it's tough. It's tough. So I think Danny Jacobs will retire, especially if he's not already thinking about getting back in there. But some promoters said he retired, 35 years old. I think he'd be a Hall of Famer based on, winning a couple belts, regular belt, IBF belt, and also beating cancer. It's based off that. Can't find too many more tougher opponents than defeating cancer. So shout out to Danny. Now, switching to John Ryder, right? They was talking about him, Eddie Hearn talking about the winner taking on David Morrell. Absolutely not for John Ryder. You don't want to go to the Armory, have the Morrell come over and beat you down. Right? Morrell is a very talented Cuban fighter, bro. No. Like I said before, he only should be looking at Benavidez, when he beat Lemieux, Plant, guys like that. Canelo Alvarez, capitalize on this win, tune up on Canelo undercard, come get a bag versus Canelo, tune up on the Canelo Vivo, tune up on the Canelo Triple G card, and then turn around and get this fight. So here you go already. Yeah, Eddie Hearn already taking the words out of my mouth. He said, Hearn, if Canelo wants to fight in the UK, he's got the perfect opponent in John Ryder. So there you go. He said, yeah, I think, look, so who obviously wants to fight in the UK? Hearn said in the ring, following the most noteworthy win of a Ryder's career, quote, he's got his plan prepared and nearly locked in for this year. But I think if he wants to fight in the UK, he's got the perfect opponent, I don't see any other super middleweight in their country have standout victories like that. So he said John Ryder just beat Daniel Jacobs tonight. It was his attrition that got him through the fight, his desire to win the fight. He's been on the end of a lot of bad decisions tonight. It was a very close one. Could have gone either way, but it was one that went his way. So, like I said before, there you go. He said that no other super middleweight. I think he said in their country, got to win like this. I mean, that's a stretch, bro. That's a stretch, especially even if you're not including Canelo Alvarez, and he's not. But Said this last night before he said this. He said, look, and quote, and when you look back at his career on the times when he might not have got the decision, tonight he deserved the decision. And it's a massive win for him because Ryder handlers have put a lot of pressure on us to deliver. We brought Daniel Jacobs to Alexandra Palace tonight. As his trainer Tony Sims says, Daniel Jacobs has lost to Gennady Golovkin, Canelo Alvarez, but tonight he lost to John Ryder. And of course, it's a massive victory for John Ryder. And I hope he goes on to fight for a world title because he really deserves it. He said Ryder wouldn't discuss a potential fight versus Alvarez when it was brought up with him in the ring. His trainer Tony Sims loved the idea, though. It figures out he has to train throughout his career getting a shot at the 4 division champion. He said, yeah, I mean, he'd be the major superstar tonight. Major superstar? Dang, Django's not even a star over here, player. Really tonight, Sims said, quote, you look at his resume like he's only lost to Golovkin and Canelo, and then John's beat him tonight. It's incredible. John really should be a world champion. Really. Did you know what I mean? He's beating the major names like that. I'm just hoping Eddie can lure Canelo to Wembley Stadium now because Canelo wants to fight in the UK and obviously he hasn't had the opponent up till now, but he's got one, and then John Ryder. They be blowing smoke up the pine side, boy. They be blowing smoke, and Canelo already waiting to pick his cherry. He will do something like that. He would do something like that, man. Honestly, it is what it is. That's what they want to do. I already knew kind of what direction they was going in, bro. You already know, man. You already know Eddie Hearns and Canelo tricks. So yeah, I wouldn't be mad at John Ryder getting a shot. But he don't deserve a world championship for beating Danny Jacobs, though. But go get it, fight him. I don't care what Canelo do. I keep telling y'all that, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So, I mean, but if he get a shot, get a shot. People gonna say, "Oh, Charlo Canelo could do whatever you want to do. He can do whatever he wants to do, bro." So it is what it is, man. I ain't really mad about none of the situation, bro. Fight John Ryder, change John Ryder's life. But everybody know Canelo's the ultimate opportunist. It's one thing for Floyd to be an opportunist, Pacquiao, Marquez, but they earn that. They earn that right, bro. So um, that's just my opinion. They earn that right. They earn that right. So this is my opinion, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the Box News playlist out. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit our notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. Go live. Or drop a video. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Other than that, appreciate the love, support. You find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you want to reach out, if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, want to make a financial donation, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. Appreciate the love, support. Other than that, man, I don't mind Ryder getting a shot. Forget it, man. Everybody that fight Canelo pretty much got the same amount of chance to beat Canelo, bro. So, we already know what that is. People want to act like it's taboo, but it is what it is. But appreciate you guys. Peace.